So one thing that we can't get back, time. That's one thing that's always running away from us. It's always running. So today I want to talk to you about a way to kind of keep that time, kind of harness that time to use it to the best of your abilities. So we'll get into it. Reasons why people procrastinate. This is one of the basic reasons why people procrastinate. Perception that a task is unpleasant or overwhelming. We all do this. We all look at a task, we see it at hand, and we say, oh, this is too much. I don't want to do this. We get that lazy feeling, and we just try to put it off for later. Fear of the unknown. This is where we don't know what's going to happen. We have no clue, and we're scared of it. Fear of change. A lot of people don't like to change. We're stuck in our ways, we're stubborn, and we like to stick to our routine. Perfectionism. This right here is where some of us learn from our parents that if you can't do something right, then don't do it at all. This right here is another good reason why people procrastinate. They tend to put certain tasks off because we can't do it right in our own way. So that's one of the good reasons. And the last reason, fear of failure. Fear of failure can be useful if used right. If we have a little bit of fear of failure, we can use it to motivate ourselves. But if we have too much, it can be a hindrance on us. So next I'm going to show y'all the positives to procrastinating. It gives us an energy boost. When we get our task and we see that it's overwhelming, our energy drops. We have low energy towards the task. But as we procrastinate and that deadline approaches, adrenaline kicks in. Adrenaline is a natural painkiller which will make your task feel a little bit easier once it hits you. It'll also give us that extra boost of energy. Waiting until the last minute helps us focus. We all have experienced that before. We eliminate all distractions, turn off our phones, turn off the TV, sit up straight, focus, sit at a desk. That's what we did. Lack of time makes us work faster. The less time available to do this task means the less time it will be out of our lives. We'll be able to eliminate it fast and quit pain-free. Procrastination makes other things seem easier. When you have that big task, but you have other little tasks to complete, when you're scared of facing that big task, you'll sometimes complete those little tasks just to get them out the way because you're avoiding that big task. It forces you to lower your expectations. When people have a fear of failure, like I said before, we tend to lower our expectations and blame it on the fact that our deadline was closer than what we expected, but it's really because we procrastinated. So we would say if we had more time, we would be better. Now I'm going to give you the negatives of procrastinating. It'll cause you to lose time. With tasks that take multiple years, or if you have goals that you kind of put off because of procrastinating, over the few years that you are living and stuff, and you'll realize that you're losing time. 2-4 years of your life is just gone. Can lead you to blow opportunities. There's plenty of opportunities in these worlds, and if you procrastinate, you'll end up losing those opportunities. They'll slip right through your fingers and you won't even know it. It makes it hard to achieve goals. Of course, when you put off your goals for a long time, it's just harder to achieve them. You're constantly putting them off. You're constantly just not able to reach those goals. It can lower your self-esteem. When you're not reaching those goals and you're not reaching certain points in your life, you tend to feel down. You know, give up on yourself a little bit. And leads to poor decision making. You make bad decisions when you procrastinate. You tend to just do a lot of different things that you're not supposed to be doing. Actually, there's the fact that people who procrastinate are actually more prone to drinking because it's just another thing to do. Eases your pain a little bit. So now I'm gonna give you ways to overcome procrastination. Focus on the start. We gotta get it started. We gotta get it moving. We gotta try to just start it. Once we start it, we'll see that it becomes easier and easier as we progress and as we go along. Work in bursts. We can condense our time working and work in short bursts. That way it's easier to maintain that focus. Chunking it down. We can break down our tasks to make it a little bit easier. That works with working in bursts. Public commitment. Just putting what you want to do out there in the world allows others to hold you accountable to that, so that'll help. We have allow for playtime. Everybody needs to play, man. We work hard and we play hard, so that's what we gotta do. Reward yourself. We need constant rewards that'll help us realize that we're doing a good job, we're constantly working, and yes. And stay aware. We gotta stay aware of what we're doing. If we realize that we're procrastinating, we gotta realize that we're procrastinating. We need to start and pick up what we gotta do, break down what we gotta, our goals and accomplishments, and work in bursts.